Hey guys, Kevin Cage back with another cryptocurrency update. Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe if you're serious about investing in the digital asset space. Let's get right into it today. One take and uncut. Again, if you are a newcomer learning about XRP and other digital assets, be sure to subscribe. There's roughly 400 videos you guys can go back and refer to. And with this, I'm going to try to be brief for those of you that already are familiar with this topic. So we know the technology providers, many of which are RippleNet partners, funny enough, of course, connected to the clearinghouse with their real-time payments platform for all financial institutions, specifically for domestic, real-time payments throughout the United States. Step one, get domestic at a sovereign level, increase the efficiency of payments, and then you can work on international payments, cross-border payments, get eventually, after that proven liquidity, to trade finance. Granted, if you really did a flip of the switch moment, that would actually provide the liquidity as well. But as we can see, they're looking to kind of foster an ecosystem from the ground up. And when you are building a skyscraper, you start at the foundation and do it right, because that will determine the future. So with me, with the XRP ledger, with developments of crypto assets that will be adopted following the documents, not just the hype of the market. To me, of course I trade. Of course I'm kind of following other assets that are copying T-Fuel, that one cryptocurrency that went up 1000%. It was an easy 10x, but of course it comes crashing down. There are others that copy the pattern, but for me, I'm looking for my long-term bags to hold with reliable assets, and then I'll have a small bag for trading, gambling and risking. Okay, so just to be brief, let's get through the information. We'll start right here. So Darren Moore, guys, subscribe to his channel. This is Darren Moore Jr. Only 4K subscribers, one of the best researchers in the XRP community. This little snippet here, this is Daniel or Danny Aranda of Ripple. Now, he literally says in this video clip, I'm not going to ruin it, so I'm going to be really, really brief because I want you to check it out. It's 12 minutes. You can put it on 2x speed. This was about 7 months ago, talking about the 70 validators of the XRP ledger. They did publish a decentralization strategy for essentially taking Ripple out of this equation even further. Again, there's a method to the madness, and this is new technology, just, basically explaining nobody has found the perfect solution yet, guys. All this DLT infrastructure, the blockchain, etc. Now, these are exciting times. There's plenty of opportunity, and he literally says we're working with Western Union, MoneyGram, of course, we already know, and the Gates Foundation, we already know. But again, Western Union as well. So just keep that in mind. Check this video out for yourselves and hear, straight from the horse's mouth at Ripple. Right here, we've seen this clip as well. This gentleman, I'm going to just try to play this clip at 1:13 just so you can hear. So let me go. I'm just going to fast forward because this is a clip from probably 2017.
Use this digital asset called XRP to settle liquidity needs between banks. So today there's $27 trillion parked at different banks around the world so they can make payments between each other. Our view is you can use a digital asset like XRP to do that in real time. Because XRP has been so efficient, it settles a transaction about 3 seconds compared to Bitcoin. So it just passes through that.
Exactly. So we've heard these figures, change as well. It seems that they're getting more and more conservative. I've heard 2 trillion, 5 trillion, 9.6 to 10 trillion from Ripple. I've heard 23 trillion. And of course, the biggest number we've heard even from Brad Garlinghouse, Miguel Valles, and other documents dated back from, 2016, 2017, we've shown on this channel, $27 trillion. Bottom line, guys, there's a lot of money in capital that is trapped globally, as I call it, just in case money in these pre-funded accounts for the slow and unreliable system. Again, it is a marathon, it's not a sprint, but all I'm saying is if you can get a fraction of this over the XRP ledger, big things are coming, okay? All right, next up, I just want to show you the opportunity, and this is only one of the many use cases of XRP. All right, right here, Matthew Liny showing this really, really cool here. So payment startup Marqeta, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, more than doubles its valuation to $4.3 billion. They're backed by Goldman Sachs and Visa. And again, remember, most of RippleNet partners are Goldman Sachs backed companies. Visa acquired Earthport, RippleNet partner. And again, look at this tweet from 2014 as well. These are the little things and hints you have to pay attention to. You guys that are new saying, oh wow, you're just reading tweets and this is old news. Guys, we've time and time again proven this and been able to predict things usually a year ahead of time in terms of partnerships. Okay, Alipay connected through dLocal or dLocale, RippleNet partner, one of the biggest mobile money platforms in the world. I mean, it's not dot connecting when it's actually connecting and the news comes out later on. You have to have a little foresight to be a successful investor. So right here, they said in 2014, guys, forget Bitcoin, got Ripple. Keep in mind that they did call Ripple and XRP. They used those interchangeably back in the day. They used to call XRP Ripples as well. So they tagged Ripple, the company, Ripple Labs at that time. All right. And then as we can see here, again, 260 million series funding round. We can see kind of big groups, Goldman Sachs, Visa, just as proof so you understand I'm not just, taking it for what it's worth. And again, you can read this as well. This is on Forbes. So just showing you that these big companies are increasing in value. You see the kind of, you could say, consolidations and acquisitions they're making and understanding the valuations. XRP, I mean, even Ripple's valuation is $10 billion as a private company from Silicon Valley. Insane. I know Anders Lundberg was even saying, RippleNet versus Swift. Okay. That's what it's going to be. RippleNet Home specifically. And then he even said, Silicon Valley versus Belgium, where Swift is. Swift does not have the funding. It is simply a matter of time. All right. And none of this is financial advice, guys. You make your own decisions. But in my opinion, just from the research I've done, give it some time and I think we'll be surprised. All right. There's a reason that XRP's price action is the slowest, most boring, because it is easier to chase other, coins. Human psychology and emotion is pretty simple, no matter how smart we try to act. Okay. It pulls us away. So pay attention to that. Right here, XRP Marshall. So thank you for sharing this again. This just came out by Ripple. So we understand the initiative to push to cloud. We talk about how software rollout in this channel is quite obvious. Rather than hardware costs and maintenance, we get the benefits of cloud, right? Redundancy, resiliency, and storage, etc. So using RippleNet Cloud now instead of on-premise, customers can go live on RippleNet within 5 weeks faster than on-prem customers. Okay, and there's also a startup cost, guys. They are a software company that uses blockchain tech. Since the fees are so low, they do charge their own private fees per clients as well. They're a for-profit company, period. But they use an open source protocol, the XRP Ledger, with its native digital asset, again, XRP. So it also gives customers an added alternative settlement through on-demand liquidity. So we understand this. You guys can read through this on ripple.com. Again, VP of Product explains the benefits of cloud and why it's critical. More than ever, financial institutions realize the benefits of cloud-based solutions, especially due to the current crisis at hand. Okay, now as we can see here on Ripple Insights, this article that was just sent, with RippleNet Cloud, we have banks and FIs can maximize their business benefits, flexibility, Ripple payments object amongst all customers on RippleNet, less friction, more standardization when customers are ready to scale. Talking about this, speeding up payments, etc. Same thing as always, guys, just understand to add alternative settlement through on-demand liquidity. So this is all through, as we can see right here, maintain and make new connections more easily, which will be huge, especially even with like RippleNet Home, through one API for all of their RippleNet connections, guys. Through one API, guys, you already have on-demand liquidity, meaning you could, with a click of a button, can utilize XRP. Okay, this is big. This is ease of use. Just like Amazon with that initiative when, Jeff Bezos was talking about, getting people to be able to order a product within less than 5 clicks. Now it's less than 3 clicks and it's just the buy now, everything connecting. It's just true efficiency for the customer. All right, next up. Now, King Solomon, building off of this point with RippleNet, we understand Finastra. Who were we just talking about? Well, we were talking about the technology providers. Finastra, again, they have, of the top 50 banks in the world, they're partners with 48 of them. This is a direct RippleNet partner, and they already have cloud integrated for XRP usage. Are they using it? Not to my knowledge, but it is simply a matter of time. It seems that they're all kind of waiting for something. The question is what? Is it the same narrative as regulations? Because I believe, and many other people believe, regulations they're already here. They are already here, but it's simply a matter of time of, releasing it when it will obviously benefit the people up top. All right, so Finastra on RippleNet Cloud. Wonder who some of the largest members of RippleNet that chose to migrate existing, on-premise deployments to the cloud are. And again, just highlighting the points we just read in the article, as we can see here, RippleNet Cloud makes it easy for FIs to add alternative settlement through ODL. And we can see some of the largest members of RippleNet have chosen to migrate their existing on-premise deployments to the cloud, or on premises, however you want to say that. Right? All right in front of you guys. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Again, all of this. And then actually another thing I wanted to share with you was a cool find by Brad Kimes. So again, back up Bradley and King Solomon sharing this. So we talked about the DTCC in Project Ion and Project Whitney. We understand they settle alone. Keep in mind the former COO and CEO of, the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation. is a board member and the chairman of RippleNet, again, formerly the Global Payments Steering Group. And I'm sure that's just another coincidence to you guys that doubt XRP and the potential of the XRP ledger. That's fine. I think this is just going to be a quick thing. Once the bull run happens, or however this goes, it's going to be relatively quick. In my opinion, not financial advice, but understand, he is, again, board of directors, chairman of RippleNet, etc. And the DTCC in 2018 alone settled $1.85 quadrillion in a year. Again, that is quadrillion with a Q. And in this little, 1 hour video by the DTCC, we can see this: accommodating DLT, distributed ledger technology, in a system that runs in tandem with the legacy system. Existing settlement process and new settlement process. Everything's being built to integrate everything on a level, open playing field, and the best technology will survive. Now, for the DTCC, a huge behemoth, they will have permission blockchains, of course. I mean, just look at these projects they're working on as well. They want privacy. Of course, centralization actually does have higher throughput, but it still needs to interact via other groups, and they still need to exchange money with other groups. Again, the DTCC and their quadrillion, 1.85 quadrillion, that's, basically including their subsidiaries. So imagine this money that is going over CLS, continuous link settlement. Over 50% of those transactions of the foreign exchange market, nearly 5 trillion a day, are running over CLS. They're already integrated with Finastra's Global Pay Plus, okay? And Global Pay Plus, the foundation of this, their type of payment platform, is integrated with RippleNet. Do you see how the solution of RippleNet to utilize XRP is the final move in due time? It seems just like the grand plan. We've gone over them. We've gone over FIS. We've gone over, ACI, Bottom Line, like all these groups, guys. It's hard to find connections where there, aren't. Even Volante. If you have not seen that video I did a few days ago, that short video for you guys, that like 10-minute video, check it out. We'll talk about Volante. They have Volpay. They specifically show Ripple XRP integration. They show their, even with the FPS network in the UK. It's just all right in front of you. I'm going to keep, pumping this information out there. And when XRP price goes up and everyone goes, wow, why did we go up 100%, 1,000%, 10,000%? I know why. It's from utility and all of the building that they've been doing for the past 8 years or so. So with that, guys, again, I ranted too much. I'm trying to keep these videos short and sweet. Remember to check the links in the video description for all things related to cryptocurrency. Shout out to my top channel members. Thank you guys so much. Jamie XRP, Mikey, Crypto Beginner, Philip, Ken Melendez. Appreciate all of you that hit the like button. Share this video around on Twitter and Facebook. And until next time.